Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're seeing a very difficult time approaching Tesla as a brand in the last couple of months. What we're looking at here is a chart which comes from January 2024 to January 2025. You're seeing the sales decline in Tesla in Europe. Now just have a look at some of these figures, and please do bear in mind this is from January, so these figures are actually even stronger now when we have a look at the latest data. Let's just zoom in on some key examples. Places like Spain are rejecting Tesla. Places like France are rejecting Tesla. Germany, we know, has massively seen a reduction. The UK is down 18%. So many of these countries, including countries like Denmark and Sweden, are now seeing a big decline. All across the continent, we are seeing Tesla's sales drop. And you know what's really interesting about this? Perhaps a most key factor. This is at a time where the EV sector as a whole is actually doing quite well. Earlier in the last couple of videos, we spoke about the fact that Tesla sales are down quite significantly in the UK, whilst actually across the country, electric vehicle sales are up quite a lot. This is certainly a reflection of the current market conditions. Not only is Tesla in trouble for political reasons, which we'll get to in a second, but they also have increased competition. Again, a quick little overview of this here is very clearly described. We can talk about the Musk element, but look, the truth and the reality of it is, even without that, Tesla is seeing a lot of issues, right? Some analysts say that it's due to a lack of innovation. We're seeing the Cybertruck being recalled. We're seeing a lot of issues with Tesla's technologies. And to be fair to them, you know, they're quite a revolutionary company, and I will give them some credit for that. I think that's worth factoring in. But at the same time, a company with such a heavy emphasis, such an importance on doing well in the AI sector, such an importance on seeing their products doing well, it's not good really to have any bad news. Of course it can't be avoided, but it is the truth. And that doesn't even get us into the concept of the competition, especially in Europe, right? I've said this before and I'll say it again, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know it to be true, especially if you live in Europe. 5-10 years ago, if you wanted to get an electric car, you were going to get a Tesla. There wasn't really any essentially competitive or really competitive options. Now, the market that we're in, we're seeing Chinese competitors like BYD actually entering Europe. And that doesn't even factor existing legacy brands in Europe. Now you can buy cars like electric Audis, electric BMWs and Mercedes. And people who like those sorts of actually luxury cars, the more luxurious end, well, they're just going to buy those as well. Nowadays, a Tesla is not as appealing as it once was. That doesn't even bring us on to the Musk impacts. I've already brought this to you before, but I do want to highlight this again, the significance of Musk's actions, because he is certainly having a major impact on the business and where the business is heading. We are seeing Elon Musk's actions cost the EV maker a massive amount of its customer base, and now we're seeing big analysts like Dan Ives from Wedbush reducing his price target massively from $550 to $315. When we're seeing the tariffs and the current brand crisis, he describes it as a double whammy situation. And it absolutely is. It's reputational damage and economic damage, which is going to be very difficult for Tesla to try and claw back from. The question is, can it be done? Or are these drops that we're seeing in vehicle registrations, in sales, in market share, are they all just going to continue? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, guys, do give it a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you soon. Goodbye.